My name is Sydney, and I am here to talk about the different types of prana, what nadis are, and 4 different kinds of breathwork that you can use in your day-to-day practice or when you're teaching and you're on the mat. So, let's begin. What is prana? Prana is life force that flows through all living beings. It flows through energetic channels called nadis. It is said that the body has 72,000 nadis, but we usually focus on 3 main types: the Ida Nadi, the Pingala Nadi, and the Sushumna Nadi. The Ida Nadi begins and ends on the left side of the body. It has a cooling feminine energy and it's associated with the moon. The next nadi is the Pingala Nadi, which begins and ends on the right side of the body. It has a heating masculine energy and is associated with the sun. The third and final nadi, the Sushumna Nadi, is it tying everything together and bringing everything back into center. It begins at the base of the spine and ends at the crown of the head. Now, we're going to go over the different kinds of breath work. The first type of breath work is Bhamari breathing or bee breathing. This is a breath that anybody can do, whether they're an expert or a beginner. It is very calming and relaxing and can even help you sleep at night. You simply inhale, and when you exhale, you create this humming noise, like a bee, like so. I highly recommend using this breath and exploring different types of levels of tones, like higher humming or lower humming, and see where you feel it in the body. The second type of breath work I'm going to go over today is cooling or sitali breathing. It is where you take your tongue and you create a tube and you breathe in through your mouth and exhale through your nose, like so. If you are unable to make a tube with your tongue, you can simply make another shape by cupping your tongue to your upper lip, and it creates the same sort of effect, like so. This type of breath work is called the cooling breath because it literally cools the body. It can reduce fevers, lessen bile in the stomach, and relaxes and calms the body. This third type of breath work is called Kalabati breathing or skull shining. What does that mean? When you see pictures of deities, you see them with this halo around them. They are just absolutely shining. And we have our own halos too. But obviously, we're not perfect, and things can dampen our light. So when our light is dampened, it is difficult for it to come through. And this breath is able to remove that layer of dust that is covering our light and able to let our light shine through our third eye. So this is a cleansing practice. And the way that it works, I recommend putting your hand to your stomach. That way it is easier to feel what is going to happen. You simply inhale through your nose and you exhale sharply in contractions, like so. The final breath work is called the Nadi Shodhana, or alternative nostril breathing. This helps us really connect with the Ida and the Pingala Nadi. It helps us realize which side is working more through alternative nostril breathing. It helps us understand which nadi has more energy and seeing if you can find a way to balance them. The way that this breath work works is that you take your thumb and your ring finger and you cup your nostrils like so. You can either keep your 2 front fingers bent into your hand, or you can place them on the 3rd eye. I have glasses and that's a little bit of a pain, so I keep them curled under. So what you do is you start with the left side. You breathe in through the left side and imagine all the air going through your 3rd eye. Then you let go of the right one and hold the left. And then you push all the air out of this side. And then you start back up and then back down, like so. And just a little tidbit, definitely felt it more on the Pingala side, so the masculine heating energy is really coming through for me at this moment. And that is all I have. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time.